Hello Leo, what's up? Welcome back to the Illest Illuminator for your November readings. Let's see what is going on with you all. Starting off already with the Page of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Okay, right. I do see you getting stronger within yourself here. You may have been through a period where you felt a little bit lonely or dealing with some type of issue in your life. Could be a financial issue, but could also be like not feeling like you're on the same page with someone specific in your life and feeling a little bit abandoned. However, I do see you really getting stronger on top of that. For some of you, I may even feel like you have been withdrawing yourself, kind of like leaving people a little bit out in the cold because you feel like you need to prioritize yourself and your own well-being and your own strength. And it feels to me as if you are doing a great job. Maybe this is some type of, like I felt it already coming, some type of shadow work that is going on in your life. A lot of sudden changes, sudden upheavals, things that you did not calculate in going into a situation, and there are huge shifts because this is a Tower coming in, and it almost feels like with the Strength card that you are prepared for this, right? Like it's like you took yourself maybe out of a situation, you left someone out in the cold here, and you are prepared for the unexpected. And here it is, the Tower. Like you knew that this was about to come, and you may be trying to save yourself or kind of like save yourself out of a situation that you could foresee. There could be some drama that has been going on around you where it made you really shift your focus, shift your own dynamic here. And it feels like some things are really falling apart, and you're aware of that. You're maybe even the instigator of all of this. What is in the heart? Yeah, the Hanged Man. This is a message that says like you are not self-sacrificing anymore. You are withdrawing your energy. You are taking a huge step back. Things are a little bit on pause, and it should be because there is a Tower that is kind of like collapsing here. Right, so your heart feels like you need a break here. You need a pause. You need to take a step back and do some reflection. I feel like you don't want to be a part of this chaos that is going on. So maybe this is a chaos within your friends or environment or some type of relationship issue that is going on, where you are really trying to take a huge step backwards and not trying to really meddle in it. Even though it's like, it's right there in front of you, but you're like, okay, I don't want to take any decisions right now. It's too chaotic, it's too emotional, it's too out of control. So I need to just focus on what I can control in my life and see if I can get like a different perspective and then kind of like meddle in the situation. That's what I'm getting. You got the Death card here. The Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords. Something or someone from the past could have been resurfacing that has not been letting go of some type of feeling of betrayal and is putting in some type of conflict in your life, and you're like, no, I'm not there. I'm past that situation. Could have been also the person that initially here left you hanging. And it comes after the Page of Cups. So that to me feels as if someone comes into your life as in like, hey, I miss you. I'm sorry for what happened. And then they kind of like disappear. They kind of like ghost you after giving you the cookie. And you're like, okay, that was my test. And I'm going to hold back. And then boom, this person's toxic behavior kind of like gets revealed. And you're like, I knew that I had to wait to see this unfolding before taking in the full jump. Knight of Wands. The Devil. Someone is very obsessive about you. And you are here trying to tame the beast. There could be a lot of energy between the both of you, good energies, but also, there's a lot of passionate energies, being drawn to one another, just high-end energies between the both of you. But at the same time, you also feel like this person is trying to make you make a decision, as in like, it's me or nothing, or some type of ultimatum. And the way that they are trying to get the control over you makes you feel as if you are not able to prioritize yourself in a situation. So you are becoming more and more self-aware that you're dealing with someone that could have a little bit of obsessive, controlling, and possessive energies towards you, and you're trying to drop that person or drop their energy for the moment. I feel like with the Fool in the reverse, you may need to really be careful with making any type of radical decisions or radical shifts right now. Maybe this is definitely a warning that says like, don't take too much risks when it comes to this situation, right? Listen to your heart, and your heart is saying, be in the Hanged Man, which means actually to pause, to have like a, some type of boundary, and to withdraw a little bit and not taking any decisions, because that's not what the Hangman does. The Hangman waits a period of time and allows the dust to settle before making a radical decision here. So with the Knight of Wands, Leo, I do see that you're going to be feeling the need to do something or to chase something or take some type of action, because that's the Knight of Wands. It's like action oriented, like this is what I want. I want to see you now, like something very irrational maybe in this case. And you could be winding yourself up into a situation here with someone that could be trying to take a little bit more control over you. And you may find out like, okay, that was a risk. That was a faulty risk that I just took. So my advice here, or Spirit's advice here, could be to stay as independent as possible, also with your surrounding, to not get influenced by anyone or anything in regards to taking some type of decision here, and you shall come to the right decision yourself. What is the situation here for Leo? Clock. Okay, yeah. I think Spirit is, needing time, cycles, and takes time to heal and progressing. So that is what I am kind of like here to advise you, to take your time in a situation, allow the dust to settle down before making an abrupt choice in your life. Take as much time as needed so you have more clarity. Okay, you got backstabbing here. I think that's what the Tower, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles represent. This could also be representing how you feel about a situation, not having the control, feeling abandoned, not feeling like you're being helped or taken care of the way that you would take care of the other person. And it brings up a lot of stress and a lot of chaotic energies, which eventually could lead to, I don't know what I'm getting at, but it could be also like a trauma response that I'm seeing, or a trauma bonding. I don't know if that makes if that rings any bells for you. Because it also feels like, with this card, it just feels like two people kind of like running back to one another without healing some type of deception or some type of heartbreak or even a backstab. And because it has not been dealt with in the right way, it could escalate. And as I was thinking that, I see the firestorm. Karma, drama, endings and loss, and mental breakdown. So my goodness, Leo, you are up for some type of fiery period here. I wonder what it is. This is the only sign that I've seen with some type of fiery energies. But yeah, this is life. Okay, this is life. We've all been through that firestorm, and I guess this is what is going to be needed in order to solve some issues and to let go of certain situations in your life. Let's see where this is going. Four of Cups reversed. Again, an energy that says like time to snap out of it. The more that we get involved in this drama, which could be between you and your specific person, the more that we don't really see what we can do in order to save it or to fix it. So the Four of Cups in the reverse is kind of like telling me to not think that all is done, but to just take a moment to reflect and to put the emotions where they need to be. And it does feel like eventually I do see you finding your happiness and overcoming this huge relationship lesson, because this is a huge relationship lesson, and it may have to do with a past life or something that happened in the past that hasn't been truly resolved in your life or with this individual. What is this Tower represent for Leo right now? What is the Tower representing for Leo? Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This, some type of, again, the Five of Pentacles is being shown up again here. There is some type of abandonment issue here, whether that is from your end or from their end. And it could also be that both of you have been trying to abandon the situation. Like when you start to notice that your beliefs and your morals and integrities are not matching, things kind of like collapsed here. And both of you may have an issue with some type of abandonment. So meaning that you may not be okay with this person coming in and out of your life and then like ghosting you as if you don't really exist, and that is triggering you to act in the same way towards them. You get my point? Like, okay, you did this to me, you checked out, you bailed out on me, so I gotta bail out on you to show you how it feels like to be abandoned. And that may have been like the faulty foundation of this relationship that needs to have a restructuring. So I don't know if this is talking about, I'm not really getting like a payback type of energy. I mean, like that's like too far out thought. But I do get like, taste this is your own medicine type of energy. So yeah. Yeah, someone is definitely a little bit effed up over you. I think that someone cannot really handle the way that you are taking care of yourself or you're trying to deal with the situation. They lost a little bit control. That's what I get. Someone is about to lose control. So don't get as strangled into this web, is what I'm getting. Like, I do feel like there is a web that this person has created in their own mind and is trying to put you in that web. And this is your moment to say like, okay, no, this is not my web. This is not my thing to solve. Yeah, don't let your pride in the way. That's the Leo card. And we have a win-win situation in the forecast. Let me see, what is the outcome going to be? Because I do feel like this is an accumulation of energies. This is like huge, high end up, fiery approach on things, and then needing to wait till the dust is settling down, and then getting new perspectives about the situation and the people involved, and then it looks like everyone wants the same thing, and I feel like peace is going to be restored. However, both on your end or on their end, there could be some pride and issues that are getting in the way here. Yeah, there are some... I feel like the way of communicating could be something to be resolved. That's what I feel. Like there's a different approach of communication that is needed. And this is something that you may need to think about, or maybe even suggest to the other person, like, okay, let's try to communicate in a different way. For example, if face-to-face leads up to yelling and screaming, try to take a distance and try to do it on writing a letter, or doing it WhatsApp, or doing it online could also create more uncertainties or miscommunication. So maybe the best way to do things is actually to write down all your feelings and all your emotions, how you perceive things, what you want to say, so that the other person has the time and energy to really read it and listen to the other person without going into an argument where it's like a back and forth, right? So changing the way that you communicate, or even suggesting that change of communication, whatever works for you, because that's that's going to be on you. It's going to be very helpful for the next step in this relationship. Yeah, there is a lot of confusion and illusion here, mixed up with the ego, mixed up with the shadow aspect of a person. So there's a lot of things that maybe in the beginning you saw as rose-colored glasses, right? Like someone can be sweet talking and empathic, cute little words, but then they change up their behavior, they change up everything, and it leaves the other person in quite a confusion. So it's time to kind of like let down the rose-colored glasses here, and also put aside the ego and the pride in order to see who or what the other person is trying to communicate. Because that's also something very difficult sometimes, because throughout the chaos and everything that's being accused back and forth, we don't really understand what the matter of the issue is. And sometimes we need some time to really think of, okay, what is exactly their point of issue and how can I fix that? And the other way around, why do I feel like I'm not being listened to, or I'm not being valued? And how can I change that? So these are the things that you may need to kind of like go through and analyze in your introspection time, and then bring forward your outcome, your analyze, your conclusion. For some of you, it may have to do with partying. It may have to do with spending time with your friends. This could be an issue, or could have been an issue. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Now, that is the Strength card. That is you, Leo. This is you doing already the introspection, but yet this is showing that it wasn't enough, but it's not you, okay? It's not you. Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, and peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answer. This is so funny because one of my dearest clients, Lena, the last time I did a reading for her, this was the exact same thing that came out, and she always uses my oils, and I remember she's a Leo, by the way. So if you're looking, Lena, I love you, and I hope to see you soon. All right, well, that's what I have. Let's see one last card. And then we're moving over to the extended. I'm definitely going to check in with what is the issue for the other person and how you can kind of like collaborate together, work things out, or what your advice is within the situation. All right, health. Time to look after yourself, and time is an illusion. Give it up to the divine. See, this is the divine intervention that is going on within yourself, within your heart, and needing to leave things a little bit over in time. People don't walk away. People don't forget. Jesus, sorry, that's... Sorry, something dropped there. But people don't disappear out of your life until both people have learned a lesson. So taking a little bit of break does not mean that someone is going to move on or move forward or forget you or anything like that. This is a moment for you to really put more focus on your own well-being, on your own health, and if you're dealing with also any type of addictions or distractions in your life, you may need to limit that as well and prioritize, okay? That's what I have for you, Leo. For now, I hope to see you in the extended, and I hope everything is going in the right way for you, and hope to see you soon. Take care.